the Pacific Islands. And so a lot of our cultural characteristics are Asian and Pacific Islander as well. In fact, Filipinos will either identify as Asian or Pacific Island. If you've heard the term Austronesian, that's actually not a very common ethnic term that's used, but it actually identifies us a lot better than Asian and Pacific Islander. And so that is the location of the Philippines. My parents immigrated from there. And when they came to the United States, they really wanted me, my brother, and my sister to assimilate. So they didn't, intentionally teach us Tagalog, which is the one of the dialects spoken in the Philippines. They really wanted us to be American citizens, and they didn't want us to have an accent so that we would be discriminated against. So they didn't teach us Tagalog, but we heard it spoken a lot. And so I picked that up growing up, and a lot of the cultural, things in the Philippines, and just in our culture, and the songs that are in my book, and along with many others, are the result of that exposure and that upbringing. I want to tell you really quickly, a disclaimer: I am not a tech expert. So, in fact, I have very little interest, and that means it's not my forte. But these activities that I'm going to do with you today, these are the ways that I've adapted to online with these songs. I'm sure all of you have come up with amazing, technology things and know a plethora of apps. I'm going to share a few things, but if you're looking for tech things, I'm going to have a little bit, but this is mostly about the Filipino songs. I'm also just teaching you songs that are in Tagalog, and there are over 100, between 1 to 200 different dialects in the Philippines. Tagalog is one of the main ones, and that's the language that I heard growing up. As a music teacher, I know how hard it is to learn songs in a different language, and so we're going to start with something very, very easy, and then we'll go on to another song that's a little bit more wordy. Okay. So this one will be quite easy. So we're gonna have you utilize the chat, and in the chat right now, I would like you, if you can, is that going to be available to them, Manju, to write in the chat?
Yes, it is now.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to look at this photo. I want you to tell me what you see. Just type in the chat what you see on this photo. What do you see? Hand signals, rock, paper, scissors. Oh, Natalie, you're awesome. 025. Ooh, I like that. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, so you got it right away. SV5, yeah. Hand signals, online hand signals, rock, paper, scissors. Okay, we are doing rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Can someone not, I want to say most people know what rock, paper, scissors is. Some people know it as Rochambeau, but can someone explain how to play it? I'm gonna, if someone can raise their hand and unmute so that you can, and I can, who will just explain really quickly to everybody how to play rock, paper, scissors, in case there are some people who don't know how to play it. Anyone willing to explain really quickly how? Oh, somebody has their hand raised. Who is that? Joshua, yay. Go ahead. Hey,
okay,
hey,
can you
hi.
hear me?
Hi, Josh.
Hey. So at whatever your signal is, you show either rock, paper, scissors, paper covers rock, rock smashes scissors, and scissors cut paper. So that's
awesome.
how you.
And when you do it, do you do 3 or do you do 4? Because there's always some, some how many iterations do you do?
We do rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, so you do 4.
Yeah.
Okay, and some people do 3. So the one that I'm going to teach you does 3. Thank you so much, Josh. All right. So if you did not know, rock, paper, scissors actually originated in 1st century China, and then it came through Asia, and specifically in Japan around the 17th century, and they were called Jankenpon, and that translated into fist games. because the Philippines was originally, it was colonized by Spain for about 350 years, and then it was colonized by the United States for 50 years. Around the time of World War II, Japan actually occupied and dominated the Philippines for 1 year. And so this may have been the time when the Filipino version was introduced, because the name is called Jak and Poy. So everyone say that unmuted. Jak, or everyone say that muted. Jak and Poy. And that oftentimes in the Philippines is referred to as two boys, but I think it's actually a reference to the Japanese name for fist games, John Ken Pon. Okay, so these are the lyrics for Jak and Poy. So you're going to be my echo on mute. Jak and Poy, hale hale hoy, sinong matalo siyang unggoy. Good. So a little bit faster. Actually, the first two lines are easy. We're going to do the last two lines. Sinong matalo siyang unggoy. Excellent. Okay, so the last line, siya, we say siya because I guess when we're speaking informally in Tagalog, the si will become a sh sound. But when we're speaking formally, sometimes we say siyang. But for now, we're gonna be informal. We're gonna say siyang unggoy. And so what the text means in Tagalog, Jak and Poy, probably a reference to the Japanese name for fist games. Hale 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 hoy means like it's nonsense words. Sinong matalo, that means whoever loses, and then siyang unggoy is a monkey. Okay, so if you lose the game, then you are a monkey. Okay, so this is what it's going to sound. We're actually going to practice saying the whole thing together, and we're going to bounce our fist on our hand, saying it together. Okay, ready? Jak and Poy, hale hale hoy, sinong matalo siyang unggoy. Yeah, good. Okay, so we ended on a rock. Okay, and in Tagalog, this is called bato. Okay, so rock is a bato. Okay, now we're gonna change it to let's do papel. Okay, so paper. Okay, so we're gonna say, practice it again. You're gonna say the paper one. Okay, ready? Jak and Poy, hale hale hoy, sinong matalo siyang unggoy. Excellent, good. Okay, and then we have one more shape that we're going to practice on, and that one is gunting. Okay, and gunting is scissors. Okay, here we go. Ready? A little bit faster. Jak and Poy, hale hale hoy, sinong matalo siyang unggoy. Good job. Okay, I'm going to teach you the melody now. Okay, be my echo really quickly. Jak and Poy, hale hale hoy, sinong matalo siyang unggoy. Good. I'm gonna sing the whole song, and then I'll sing the whole thing like with practicing the 3 different shapes. Okay, so that you can kind of get it in your head. Jak and Poy, hale hale hoy, sinong matalo siyang unggoy. That's the papel. Ready? Jak and Poy, hale hale hoy, sinong matalo siyang unggoy. Okay. All right, I want to play someone. So who somebody volunteer and play me really quickly. Who will do this? Let me raise your hand if you will play me out loud. Manju will play me. Yay, thank you. Okay, ready? Okay. Do you want to sing it or shall I sing it?
You sing it and I'll sing it with you, but I'll be on mute.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Jak and Poy, hale hale hoy, Sinong matalo siyang unggoy. I can't see yours. Is it? Oh, we're tied. Ready? We have to do it again. Ready? Ready? Jack and boy, hale hale hoy. Sinong matalo siyang unggoy. Okay, so we're tied, but that's basically how you're gonna play, and we just have to keep going until somebody becomes the monkey. Okay, so one thing that here I'm gonna actually stop sharing the screen, and one, oh my gosh, did I just close all of? Oh man, I just closed all of my screens. No, I didn't. Did I do that? I really did. Boo, my bad. Okay, hold on. I've got to open everything up again. I hate that. Oh my gosh. So sorry. Hold on, let me see. I've got to find it. Well, I was going to show you that one app that I have used often, and that I really like using, and everybody knows it, but it's Chrome Lab. And hold on, I'm trying to find I don't know where it went. There it is. Yes, thank you. So sorry. So sorry, everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna put this out. Okay, and I know it's here. And so if you happen to have my book, the way that I have, the key that I've written it in is in the key of C. And I really like Chrome Lab because it, I don't know why it's not letting me load there. It's just fun, and when I'm bored I will play it myself too. And so here it is. I'm gonna screen share now, and here I go. Can you see this now? Okay, so this one, my son will still play this, and like if he's done with all of his school online, and so if you just go into Songmaker, and I will change the settings so that if we're going to dictate Jock and Boy, then I'm going to do it like this. And I'm going to put it in the key of C because, oops, my bad. And then just having like my students like dictate melodies that I teach them. And I like doing it in front of them. And then they check my work, because a lot of times they like it when I'm wrong. So did I do it right? Was I right? I don't think I did it right. I made a mistake. I missed a rest in there, and then I also missed like an eighth note in there. So that's something that like I like to have them like catch me when I'm wrong, and so I will do that too. So Jock and Boy, hale hale hoy, sinong matalo siyang unggoy. So all right, here I'm gonna share this right now, and everyone say, oops, everyone say bato bato pick. Bato bato pick. So that means in Tagalog, rock, rock, and then pick is just like you're gonna pick like the English word, but you know, when we spell it in Tagalog, we spell it with a P-I-K. Okay, and we're gonna keep repeating this. And what do we call that in music when you have a repeated rhythmic pattern? Can someone write it in the chat? What do you call that? It starts with an O. It's called a ostinato. Yeah. Okay, so it is a repeated rhythmic pattern, a musical phrase, or a rhythmic pattern. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, I'm going to have you sing the melody muted on your end. But while you're singing the melody, I'm going to say the ostinato, and I want you to count while you're singing the melody, I want you to count how many times I say the ostinato during the melody, okay? And you're just gonna sing the melody one time, okay? So you're gonna sing the melody, but while you're singing the melody, I'm going to say the ostinato, and I want you to count how many times I say this ostinato. Are you ready? I'll start us off together. Here you go. Bato, bato, pick. Bato, bato, pick. Bato, bato, pick. Bato, bato, pick. Okay, how many times? Show me with your fingers. Yeah, you are so smart. Oh my gosh, you're awesome. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do now. We are gonna play this. We're gonna play this game. And I'm actually gonna put you, we have 46 people. I'm gonna put you into breakout rooms, and you're gonna
Tiffany,
do
I already
two.
created them. I already
Oh my
created
gosh,
them for you.
I love you, Manju. Awesome. Okay, so now I just have to give you the instructions. Okay, so let me see. Why do I keep doing that? So sorry. You know what I keep doing? I keep I keep
Closing
closing
out.
my window. Here, let me see. I'm gonna do this. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut and paste the lyrics in it, or I'm gonna cut and paste the yeah, here, let me do this, and this will help me get set up better. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in the chat, the text, and what you're gonna do, you're gonna see you'll see the melody and the ostinato. And when you're in your breakout room, you're going to pair up for the first round, and you're going to play your partner, whoever you're paired up with, okay? And you'll be singing the melody only, okay? And then whoever wins in that first round will play each other in the second round. Those are the winners, and they will sing the melody. But then the monkeys, the ones who lose, you're gonna say the ostinato for them, okay? Does that make sense, everyone? Yeah, you got it? And everyone can see and we'll just do this for like, it's gonna be like 3 minutes. So introduce yourselves really quickly, pair up for the first round, sing the melody, everyone, and then second round, the two winners are going to sing the melody and play each other, and whoever is the final winner is like the Jakanpoi, champion of that breakout room. Okay, losers, or not losers, sorry, the monkeys. The monkeys are going to do the ostinato and just observe. Okay, are we ready? Can we go? Good luck. Go. And we're back. Okay, let's see. So raise your hand if you are the champion of your breakout room. Yay. I see one winner. Or you just raise your hand like that if you can. Okay, that means that hindi ka rin unggoy. You are not, yeah, we tied a few times. I know. You are not a monkey if you won. Awesome. Okay, so this game actually in the Philippines is actually not often sung. It is actually just played using what I call the ostinato. It's just bato, bato, pick. Okay, and I'm going to show you a couple of videos of how it's played. Let me see if I can get this going without closing my window. I don't know why I keep doing that. So annoying. Okay, so here we go. And then I'm just going to do We'll do that. Okay, can you see that screen? Can you see my screen? Okay, so this is at a wedding, and this is how it's played at a wedding. Basically, everyone gets money, like a small amount of money, and then like as like people lose, like there's gonna be like one winner.
Pang
I'm gonna kind of
shopping. The one.
so they're
1, 2, 3. Bato, bato.
Can you hear it?
Wow.
Yes.
Kung makasigaw si Kuya doon, kala ko nanalo na ng 2,000. Oh, bato, pink. Wow. Ako makakala. 40 pesos. Moving on to the next. Oh, bato, pink. Bato, bato, pink. Ako na.
So the currency in the Philippines is pesos, and they're trying to win 1,000 pesos. But in the United States, that's worth like $40. So, and then so there's one winner. And you know, if you were gonna do this in a class, like you could use whatever incentive that you have. Like if you have, you know, if you're doing, oh gosh, what was that called? You know, whatever school-wide incentive like each one gets, or if you can do, you know, money or candy, or if you wanted to make it musical and do rhythm cards, where whoever at the end collects all the rhythm cards, the final winner. And then another game, and I've seen multiple videos of this, but if you do this at home and you have flour out, the unggoy bonks their head.
Bato, bato, pig. Bato, bato, pig.
You're saying, I'm gonna do it, I'll do it, not you. Okay, and then there's another website I wanted to share with you, but I'm not gonna. It's in the slideshow, and I'm gonna share with you the slideshow. But it's actually a online rock paper scissors game that you can play with a friend online. It's not the greatest technology, but you know, you can also play strangers. But what I like about it too is at the very end, it actually shows a robot hand that was created in Japan, and it always wins because it senses like the human movement beforehand, and it will always you know beat their opponent. So, and I'll share that with all of you too, so you'll have that. Okay, so we're gonna go back to my next thing, and actually I'm gonna stop screen sharing right now. Oh good, I didn't close my window, thank goodness. Okay, and I'm for this next piece. Oh, see, let me check the chat. Did I miss anything?
Tiffany, they
Okay.
were just wondering
yeah.
about bato.
Oh, bato. So it's on the second syllable, bato. Bato. And then when you say gunting, that one, gunting. Gunting. It's the second. It's usually the second syllable. Actually, it changes though sometimes, like depending on the context of the text too. So papel, bato, gunting. Yeah, good question. Any other questions about this? No, I want to hear something really crazy. My niece, who is about a year, she loves Coco Melon. Does anyone know Coco Melon? It's like if you have little children, like they watch. It's on Netflix, and it's a like cartoon company that's based out of LA. They actually they just play a lot of nursery rhyme songs with like lyrics at the bottom. And I heard, as I was watching it with my niece, I heard hot cross buns, and they were using this melody for Jock and Boy, halle halle hoy, but it was hot cross buns, and I was like, what? So I mean, obviously, because the Philippines was colonized by the United States, a lot of their music is influenced, again, like colonized by Spain for over almost 400 years, and then colonized by the United States. A lot of our music is influenced by Spain, and then also influenced by the United States too. So it's possible that it was a borrowed melody from the US. So okay, we're gonna go on to the next piece. Are you ready? Okay, so I'm gonna take off my glasses for this one, and you're gonna copy me. Here we go. Get your hand up. Thank you. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, okay. What did we just do with our fingers right there? Somebody, you can type it into the chat really quick. What did we just do? Anyone? Anyone? What did we do with our fingers? What were we just doing? Type it in. What did we just do with our fingers when we were going like this? Anyone know? We were counting to 10, correct. And
You scared
when,
me.
yeah, I scared you. When we were counting, well, you know, I mean, like one of the first things that we learn as toddlers is how to count. Okay. And when I was growing up, that was one of the first things that my mom taught me too, was how to count to 10 in Tagalog. So we're going to count to 10 in Tagalog. So get your hands ready. Ken, you're going to be my echo on mute. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, pito, walo, siyam, sampo. And for sampo, for 10, we're gonna, you know, kind of make that big. Sampo, like that. Okay. Okay. So lots of words. So we're gonna chunk it. We're gonna group them up because it's easier to remember them in groups instead of individually. Okay. So I'm gonna group them up by threes. Okay. You ready? Here we go. Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Good. Apat, lima, anim. Pito, walo, siyam. Walo, siyam. Sampo. Good. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my screen so that you can see the number line. And here, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to leave this open. I'm not going to. Can you see this? I'm too scared to too scared to like close it. Actually, no, I need to share it with you. Actually, here, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna risk it. Hopefully, it won't close again. Okay, so this is above. You'll see the text for the Tagalog and then the Arabic numbers at the bottom. And if you look at 9, you see the SI sound. And in Tagalog, you know, Filipinos will say sham instead. But for this song, we're gonna say siam. Well, we'll say the formal SI. Okay, we'll say siam for that. Okay, so looking at the numbers, we're counting again by threes. Okay, and then sampo at the end. Ready? Be my echo. Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Apat, lima, anim. Pito, walo, siyam. Sampo. Good. Okay, so moving on to the text of this song. Okay, so everyone is going. You've already said the numbers. So the black words on the screen are the numbers. Okay, I'm gonna actually say the black and the blue words, but on your end, you just say the black words. Okay, on mute, you'll just say the black words, still counting with your fingers. Okay, I'm gonna say the blue words. You ready? Okay. Here we go. You're going to say the black words with me, but then I'll say the blue words alone, but just, you know, obviously you're going to be following along still. Ready? Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Unahan tayo. Apat, lima, anim. Sa balong malalim. 7, 8, siyam. Lakad parang langgam. Pagdating sa 10, ang lahat ay umupo. Okay, I know it's a lot of Tagalog words there. Okay, but show me a thumbs up if you've got the numbers. Okay, if you've got the numbers, awesome. Okay, who will unmute and do it for me? Who will say it out loud? The black words for me. Will someone do it? Manju will do it. Yay! Thank you, Manju. Okay, so you're gonna do the black words. I'm gonna do the blue words. Okay, everyone else is doing, you know, as much as you can. Okay, especially the black words. Ready? Here, Manju starts.
Isa, dalawa, tatlo.
Good. Unahan tayo.
4, 5, 6.
Sa balong malalim.
7, 8, siyam.
Lakad parang langgam. Pagdating sa
10.
ang lahat ay umupo. Good job, Manju. Awesome Tagalog. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to tell you really quickly what these words mean. The blue words, you already know what the black words mean. Unahan tayo, that means let's go first. Okay, it could be like, you know, let's see who's first, or but it's we're going to go with let's go first. Okay, unahan tayo. What's a movement we can do for that? Like, let's go first. What kind of like movement can we do? Somebody show me, just anything. What's a movement that we can do for that phrase? Show me. Okay, let's go first. Okay, so unahan tayo. We'll do that. Ready? So do the first 2 lines. Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Unahan tayo. I like that. Good. I got that from Amaranta. Thank you so much. Okay. And then the next blue line, sa balong malalim, okay, is in the deep well. Okay. So what's a movement we can do for in the deep well? Show me. What's something we can do? Anyone show me. Anyone. I'm trying to look who's doing it. In the deep well. Okay, thank you, Rebecca. Okay, in the deep well. So let's do 4, 5, 6 sa balong malalim. Thank you. And then the 5th line, the next blue line, lakad parang langgam, that means to walk like an ant. Okay, what can we do to show walking like an ant? Anyone? What can we do to show walking like an ant? Ooh, I like what Lauren did. We're gonna do lakad parang langgam. And notice, do you see the ellipse at the end? We're gonna kind of pause there, okay? So everyone do that. Lakad parang langgam. Okay, and then the next blue line is pagdating sa 10, and that one is that pagdating means to go. So when we go to 10, or when we get to 10, so we're going to do pagdating sa 10. Everyone do that. Ready? Pagdating sa 10. Okay, and then ang lahat, that means we all umupo. Ang lahat ay umupo. We all sit down. Okay, so pagdating sa 10, and I'm going to come up with this one. We're just going to do ang lahat ay umupo. Ang lahat ay umupo. We all sit down when we get to 10. Okay, so we're going to do the movement for all of it. Are you ready? Starting at isa, dalawa, tatlo. Good luck. Okay, I have to remember it too. Okay, here we go. Ready? Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Unahan tayo. Oops, I forgot to put the little girl in there. Yikes, she's in there. There she is. She's sitting, so that you know she's sitting. Okay, here we go. Ready? 4, 5, 6 sa balong malalim. 7, 8, siyam. Lakad parang langgam. Pagdating sa 10, ang lahat ay umupo. Good. Okay. So actually, I like those movements because they're not as other presentations I've done, like we've done a lot more, and this one is quite simple. Okay, we're gonna add the melody, and I'm gonna have you be my, you're gonna be my echo as I sing the melody. Let me get my pitch. Be my echo, please. Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Unahan tayo. Apat, lima, anim. Sa balon malalim. Pito, walo, siyam. Lakad parang langgam. Pagdating sa 10, ang lahat ay umupo. Okay, so I'm going to sing the last 2 lines again, and I know it's quite high. If I was singing it with some students, I would sing it lower, but we're gonna do it in this key just to work on our upper range. Okay, what is it? Oh, pagdating sa 10, ang lahat ay umupo. Try that. Pagdating sa 10, ang lahat ay umupo. Okay. So it's going to make more sense, like the melody, it sounds like it's a complex melody just doing individual phrases, but as we sing the whole song, like you'll start to pick it up really quickly. It's a really cute melody. Okay, I'm going to sing the whole thing. You pick up as much as you can on your end. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Unahan tayo. Apat, lima, anim. Sa balong malalim. Pito, walo, siyam. Lakad parang langgam. Pagdating sa 10, ang lahat ay umupo. It's a cute song. So I'm gonna sing it one more time. I want you to do the movement and try to sing as much as you can, and I'm gonna accompany on ukulele. Okay, we'll try it together. Ready? Here we go. A little faster. Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Unahan tayo. Apat, lima, anim. Sa balong malalim. Pito, walo, siyam. Lakad parang langgam. Pagdating sa 10, ang lahat ay umupo. And that's how it sounds. And I have, the chords are in there. And actually, I'm going to show you on the next screen. Lovely job with your movement. I wish I could hear you all. Can someone in the chat type in what this looks like? Like, what would your students, if they didn't know what this was in music, like, what would they say it looked like? What is it? Like, what does it look like? What would it look like to a kid? It looks like an eye. Someone said the fermata. Yes, Candace, you are right. Brett Hawkins said it looks like a bird's eye, a crocodile eye, bird's eye. Okay. I heard a student say, like, there's a ball underneath the mountain. Okay, anything else? All right, well, Candace was right. It is a fermata, and it is a symbol in music to hold or sustain a musical note or rest. So here's the sheet music I have for it. And again, you'll have this in the slideshow. Okay, can you find the fermata? Do you see where it is? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, somebody's writing in the chat. Yeah. Oh, someone said it looks like a frog eye. Yeah, it does. There's the fermata right there, right on langgam. We're actually, we're pausing or holding the fermata on the ant. So, lakad parang langgam. And then type into the chat what comes after. And this is you being music teachers, but you can tell the kids, like, what does it look like after in the sheet music? Like right after that fermata. Can you type it into the chat what it is? Looks like some people are drawing a 7, a fancy 7. Okay, it is, and it's a rest. It's an 8th rest. Yeah, it's an 8th rest. So that 8th rest is really important because whoever is going to volunteer to play this game, we're going to play Normally when I play this game, it is a musical chairs kind of game, but for online, we're gonna do a minute to win it game. And raise your hand if you know what like minute to win it games are. It's basically a race. Like, you know, you have like the kids, or, you know, you have like, you know, 30 seconds to grab these items in your house, and then you have to come back and show them on the screen. Okay, so the eighth rest is going to be really important, because when we pause on langgam, somebody, my volunteer, is going to call out one of the Tagalog numbers. And here, let's see, I'm going to go back to the lyrics, and we're just going to do isa, dalawa, tatlo. And a volunteer is going to pick one of those numbers, isa, dalawa, tatlo, and you're going to shout it on that eighth rest. Okay, or you'll say it. You don't have to shout it, but you're going to say it on the eighth rest. Okay, so who is willing to be that person? You just need to, you're going to pick one number. Don't tell us which one it is. Somebody raise their hand, and who will be the one to pick a number for us to do. Will someone do it? Anyone who will do it? Thank you, Josh. Okay, you can unmute, my dear. And I'm gonna have you unmute. Let me see if I can.
There we go.
Oh, yay, thank you. Okay, so you're going to, you don't have to sing the song, but when we get to the fermata part on the and, then right after on that rest, you're just gonna say either isa, dalawa, tatlo, and everybody for the rest of the song has to find whatever number of objects you called. Okay, so if you said isa, then you have to find one thing. So I'll bring a pencil. Okay, if he says dalawa, I have to find two of the same item. It's got to be the same item. So you have to find two of the same items. So you got to look around really fast. If you have two brothers nearby, grab two brothers. Okay, or, you know, like here I have two pens, and I am in trouble because I don't have three things. But for tatlo, you have to find three things, but they have to be the same. Okay, they have to be like the same type of object. Are you ready? We're gonna do the whole song. So here we go. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, unahan tayo, apat, lima, anim, sa balong malalim, pito, walo, siyam, lakad parang langgam.
Dalawa.
Pagdating sa 10, ang lahat ay umapo. And everyone show what you have. I know pens are the ones people have. Oh, we've got medication. Okay, so what does dalawa mean in Tagalog? Dalawa means two. Yeah, it's my baby. No way can I run around the house. Sorry. I just saw that, Manju. I'm sorry. Anyone else show me your dalawang items. Show me two. Oh, two glasses. I see two glasses. Oh, two eyes. Richard, brilliant. Gosh, smart. Yeah, that's a good thing. All right, so now we're gonna do it. Let's see, how much time do we have? Can we do it one more time? Can we do it one more time? And this time, you can choose from, actually, you can choose from, the volunteer can choose from 4, 5, and 6. Okay, but it has to be, you can pick different items. It doesn't all have to be the same. Okay, so 4, 5, and 6. And then I'm gonna accompany on ukulele. Who will do it this time? Thank you, Josh. Who will do it? Who wants to call out 4, 5, or 6 for this next game? Who will do it?
I think Deborah had a hand up before. Deborah
Oh,
Schrader.
Deborah, will you do it? Where are you? I can't see your name. But you're there. Can you unmute, my love? Let's see, where's Deborah?
There we go.
Deb? Oh, there you
Yay.
are. Hi. Okay.
Hi.
Okay. So you're
Okay.
picking apat, lima, or anim.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
And so the rest of you have to look around. Like, what are you gonna grab? Okay, 4, 5, or 6. Good luck. Here we go. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, unahan tayo. Apat, lima, anim, sa balong malalim, pito, walo, siyam, lakad parang langgam.
Lima.
Pagdating sa 10, ang lahat ay umapo. Okay, so what did you, oh man, 5 papers. Good, who did this? 5
colors?
fingers. That was easy. 5 pens. I see pens. I see, oh, lots of things, bananas and money. A notebook. Michelle's got several items there. Awesome. Oh, very cool. Okay. So thank you so much, Deborah. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to stop screen share. And thank goodness I didn't. I hope I didn't close my window again. Did I do it again? Oh my gosh, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay, well, I wanted to show you a really quick video. So normally this game is played, or I mean, I adapted it in person as a, what's it called? As a musical chairs game. And so I just want to show, I played this with my kids and then my nephews and nieces. So I'm just going to show you a really quick video. If you wanted to play it with your family, and if you're seeing your kids in person, you could probably play it with them too. So these are my kids and my sister's kids. And oh gosh, you know what? I don't know if you can hear this. Hopefully you can.
Yeah?
Can you hear it?
Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Unahan tayo. Other way. Apat, lima, anim. Sa balog malalalim. Other way. Pito, walo, siyam. Lakad parang langgam. So Camille is out. Okay.
My son cheated. She actually I think she got it first, but anyway, that's how you would play it if you were in person. You could do it with chairs, you could do it with carpet squares, and then like I used GarageBand on my brother-in-law's phone and then had the symbol, wasn't acting when I had him do it. But anyway, that's how you can play it there. So here I'm gonna exit that out. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So that was Jack and Poi, and then Isa, Dalawa, Tatlo, a counting song. So if you wanted, I'm going to share with you the slideshow, and it has all of the links and everything. And then if you wanted to buy my book, if you don't have it already, you can get it. It's actually on the last slide, but it's here with Beaten Path Publications. If you wanted to get that there too.
Thank you so much, Tiffany. This was so wonderful, so joyful. What a nice way to kind of end your Thursdays. So next week we have Beth Maxim, and like I said, all 6 of our presenters are just simply awesome. And Tiffany, thank you for starting us off on such a high note. It's just wonderful. So next week we're going to do exceptional music in SPED, but there are so many wonderful ideas that Beth has to integrate things into our classroom. So please feel free to jump in next week too. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. And thank you so much, Tiffany. Bye, everyone.